charging away.
Cool. Now people can hear us and now they can see us. So, welcome to today's show. We're here with Juan from Neftyblocks today. And well, I'm back from vacation, so this is fun to be back here. How are you doing today, Juan?
Doing great today and still on vacation, but yeah, I'm very happy to be able to be here with you today.
Yeah, so you are on vacation. I just came back a few days ago. Really needed a break from everything. I mean, the bull market is fun. You have a lot of things doing, all the NFT projects, but it's also stressful to take part of everything. So you need to wind down.
Yeah.
So Neftyblocks has not been around for that long.
Yeah, and it's fun.
You are getting a lot of new users. So how is that going for you?
Well, it's going very well. We have seen a huge growth regarding the number of users that we have. For a couple of days, we were even ahead of Atomic Hub in the number of daily users. So that is extremely good for us, and it really moves us, allows us to move forward and continue working hard for the community.
Do you have some kind of a website that tracks Neftyblocks? Are you on that radar yet? Are you trying to get there? I haven't looked for that.
We are on that radar. We are on that radar, and the only thing is that there is something in their setup that is not 100%, and you have to follow a weird path to get to where we are compared with the other marketplaces. But it's very nice to see that most of the time we are switching with OpenSea and Neftyblocks are second, but interchangeably. Atomic Hub is still the number one in their number of users, but we are catching up quickly.
Yeah, right now, let's see, you are, let's see, it's 30 days. Yeah, there's a lot of I don't see you on this marketplace. I saw you just now. Are you classed as a market or are you classed as something else? If I go here, I don't see you.
We are no, there you will not see us, but if you go click on NFTs there.
Yeah, okay.
No, sorry, don't click on NFTs. You have to click
if I go
on
here into Wax, you are here.
Go to the yes.
And you had 106,000 users over the last month. So, well, 106,000 accounts, we should say. So that's nice.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have a short delay between what I say and when you hear it, and I think that's fine. We will just adapt to it. It's just a second, but sometimes we will talk above each other. But I guess that's part of the fun. So that's okay. So Neftyblocks, for anyone that hasn't watched this before or this is the first time they hear about you, what is Neftyblocks and what are you guys doing? What is this? What is this?
Okay, so that's a difficult question and an easy question at the same time, because well, Neftyblocks, it started as a set of tools to help collections sell and promote their drops and configure their drops in an easier way. We started only as a tool that allowed collections to configure the drops on Atomic Hub, but soon we started adding more functionality, and we are now able to have our own drops. We allow to configure packs, to do pre-minted drops, and we have been adding a lot of functionality lately. I don't know if you are already familiar with the proof of ownership that we have released.
No, I am not. I've heard about it. So explain to me and everyone else, what is proof of ownership?
Okay, so the idea behind proof of ownership is that now, instead of having to manually configure a whitelist for your drop, you can use the proof of ownership and ask people to hold a specific NFT or many other things also, a specific NFT or a certain amount of wax to be able to participate in a drop. So, so it helps you a little bit fighting bots and also giving some preference to your community instead of having anyone being able to access a drop.
Can you do both of that? Both have them require a certain amount of wax and an NFT?
Currently, we I'm not sure about that one, to be honest. I think I think not, but I'm not completely sure now. Oh wow, this is one I need Jose to ask, and unfortunately he's not here.
No, but that's good. And like, so those kind of things you can access as a collection owner. You can go. I can't show it right now because I haven't whitelisted all the Neftyblocks contract on this, and I don't want to pull up my ledger for that right now. But you can do everything from your interface. So if you want to create a drop, if you want to, can you do this proof of ownership for drops or for packs or for everything?
You can do it for drops at the moment. But in the end, you can do it for packs because you sell a pack through your drop. So so as long as you want you use the proof of ownership for the drop, then it's okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. Can you select a set of NFTs or just one NFT? Can you how does that work?
You can select multiple NFTs. You can say I want this from this template. You can say I want from this schema. So you have multiple options that you can use to filter the NFTs that you are going to ask as a requirement. Something important is well, not important, but something useful, I would say, for the community. A tip here is you can use a non-transferable NFT, and that allows you also to prevent people from sending the NFT from one wallet to the other to claim your drop multiple times. So if you really want to make it more select, more exclusive, you can use a non-transferable token to filter.
Yeah, and I just got a question in chat by Torius where they can read about it, and I just linked his Medium page, and you can find the information how it works with everything. So that's good. My latest guide on creating drops, I linked to your drop guide as well, because Atomic Hub and using blocks is kind of difficult to do for people, and with using Neftyblocks here, it's more easily managed to create a drop. And for anyone wondering what a drop is, that is a mint on demand NFT system for packs or for single NFTs.
Wait there. I will have to add something. If you're using Neftyblocks, you can also use pre-minting for your drops. So if you want to pre-mint an NFT and deliver that's pre-minted, you can do it with the current drops that we offer.
So if I wanted to create 1,000 NFTs, I could just pre-mint them and create a drop, and then it's random who gets the #1 mint there.
Exactly. Exactly. That's also a nice feature because there's people with a low bandwidth and it's nicer to still have a chance to get a mint one.
Yeah, for sure. And so these features are they a premium feature? Is this have something everyone can access? What's the plan here?
Okay, everything related to drops will always be accessible for everybody. It's not a premium feature. This is something that we have to be different from Atomic somehow, and offering all of this for the drops for everybody. It's part of our differentiation strategy.
I think that is good because people need more help to be able to do things. So that's very nice. And What is a premium feature then? Because I know that you have a token. We will go into that and the tokenomics, what's coming, and you will have premium features. But what is counted as a premium feature?
Okay. To start with, right now, we will have two premium features, two big premium features, and one will be the possibility to use pre-mint to configure pre-minted packs on your own. So far, we have been offering pre-minted packs with a setup fee and a revenue share percentage. But as of next month, the UI for pre-minted packs configuration will be publicly available for people who's staking Nifty. And the other premium feature will be the Super Blender. And the Super Blender, it's an improved version of the current Blender that we offer. And that one will allow you to create blends using different sets of ingredients. For example, you will no longer be limited to one specific set of NFTs, but you can say all the NFTs that have this attribute will be eligible as an ingredient, or all the NFTs that belong to this schema, or things like that. And
that is very
also
good.
It has a difference. Yes, that's cool, I think. But also on the results part, there is a difference, because you will be able to have multiple possible results. So, for example, you will be able to say, okay, the result can be any of these 5 NFTs, and you can define odds for each of the different NFTs. And additionally, the result can be minted on demand or pre-minted. And you could also back your NFTs with tokens, and that will also be a possibility. So, yeah, that's a little bit what is coming as a premium feature immediately.
Yeah, you're creating a drop feature that is like a pack without being a pack.
Well, somehow, yes. From a technical point of view, we are using both contracts share some of their code, because yes, it's just as you said, it's kind of a pack without being a pack.
That's nice. I like this, and that is something that I will be utilizing in the near future. So that's very good. So you say that you need to stake Nifty. So let's first start with what is Nifty. That is a token. What is it? How does it work?
Yes. So Nifty will be the Neftyblocks utility and governance token. It will be a multi-purpose token, and it will have multiple uses. But it's born out of the idea that we want to keep on giving people access to all the platform features without really having to pay. And yeah, it's maybe not as straightforward as it sounds, because you will have to buy Nifty and stake it, but you will gain access to all the premium features just by staking it. You will not be paying for that. The moment that you feel that you are no longer needing our premium features, you can unstake your Nifty and sell it for wax and get your money back.
So that will work in the same way
resources
does for the wax token or the EOS token, where you stake it for resources, and then when you don't need it, you can unstake and you can sell it.
Yes, I think that's basically the idea. That's basically the idea behind it. You should be able to get access without losing your money.
And this token, you say that they will be able to buy it. Is this something that you will sell on Neftyblocks? Is this something you will give out in some other way? How does it work?
Okay, there are 2 ways you can you will be able to acquire, well, more than 2 ways to acquire Nifty initially, but we have a community sale that we are planning for August. And the idea there is that we will have 3 different NFTs that will get you access to different amounts of the Nifty token. And by buying these NFTs, you will the three different NFTs will come in packs, and when you open your pack, you will receive the tokens in your wallet. And
So
that will be one of the, well, the
let's
first
say I
way
have
to acquire
a few
it.
of these. So if I go down, it's these things you will get. I have a few coins here. Let's see, tokens there.
Okay, that comes in a different phase. Immediately after the sale, we will also have an airdrop. And with that airdrop, we want to say thank you to two different groups of people. First, all the people who have used Neftyblocks before June 29, whether it was to create a drop or who spent more than one wax, I think that was the rule that we defined, spent more than one wax on Neftyblocks before June 29, then they will participate in an airdrop. So everybody who did that will be included in that airdrop and will receive some Nifty. And all the people who has silver and gold coins from Alpaca Awards, they will receive additional an additional amount of Nifty for every silver and for every gold coin.
So I should really go and open all my packs so I have them open, because I still have a bunch of them that are unopened.
Yes, if you have unopened packs, those one will not receive the the Nifty token.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so you say that it will be airdropped, there will be a lot of tokens. Is the best way for people to get it on the secondary market later, or how does that work?
Yes, there will be a way. I don't really know how much we will be able to raise from that sale. I hope that a lot. I hope that the community really supports us. But whatever that amount is, 10% will go to a pool wax Nifty on Alcor, and that should provide liquidity for people to go and buy and sell their Nifty.
Okay, so you're saying that you will add liquidity based on the sale?
Yes, based on the sale, 10% of whatever we get will go to the liquidity pool. And of course, people are free to add more liquidity if they want, and that's fine. I would love that to happen.
Yeah, and you will have some kind of reward for people's staking, if I understand it, or adding liquidity.
Yes, that's the next step after the sale. After the sale, we will start a liquidity mining program, and that will be for everybody that is using the platform. The liquidity mining program, the goal of the liquidity mining program is to incentivize people to use Nifty more and more. So for all the collections that are staking Nifty, we will have 3 different staking levels. So depending on the amount of Nifty that you are staking, you will be able to, well, even if you're not staking and you are selling on the platform, you will be participating in the liquidity mining program. And also people who are buying, they will be participating on the liquidity mining program. The max supply for the Nifty token will be 100 million Nifties. And every week we will be sharing 150,000 Nifties with people who are using the platform. So half of that 150,000 Nifties pool will go to buyers, and the other half will go to artists. And depending on your Nifty staking level, you will be able to boost your rewards, and you will get more a bigger proportion of Nifty from that pool.
And for the details of these different levels and everything, is it something that people can find and read on right now to sit down and break down, or when will this be public?
Yes, this will be published next week on I hope Monday by latest Tuesday, we have something we call our light paper, and that will be published early next week, so that everybody has access to this, and they will see which features will they gain access to, and yeah, how the liquidity mining works, and all of this, and the airdrop also we will publish there how much Nifty people will receive from the airdrop, how much you will receive for every silver coin, how much you will receive for every gold coin, and so on. Everything is explained there.
Okay, that's nice, because I know that people watching this right now, Torios already said it, they went and bought some alpaca packs just to get this token. And people like myself, the degens, we will hear something, we will go and take action, and then we will try to figure out what is actually the benefit and not from it. So that will be very fun to see what happens. This liquidity pool, is this something that will be ongoing forever? Is this something that you will be for a limited time?
Well, with the 150,000 Nifties that we plan to give every week, the liquidity mining program should last at least 7 years. And after that, we will see if we extend it with in some way, or if we come with a different mechanism to incentivize the use of the platform. But yeah, 7 years from now, we don't know what how things will be, but yeah, it should at least last 7 years.
7 years, that's yeah, that's a long, in the crypto world, that's a long time. I don't even know what the price of Bitcoin was 7 years ago, but it was a little bit lower than right now.
Yes, yes, it was by far lower than now, and this is something also very important, because we are thinking about 7 years from now. We are not thinking about Neftyblocks as something that we create Bitcoin. And oh wow, yeah,
that's
tiny difference.
Yeah, tiny difference. But yeah, continue. Sorry for abrupting you with the short delay there.
No problem there. No, I was just saying that for us, this is something long-term. Neftyblocks is not something that we just are creating here for fun or whatever. For us, we are really investing a lot in the Wax ecosystem. As we have already discussed with you, well, not publicly, but we are also working on becoming a guild, and we have our own APIs and everything set up. We are really committed to adding value to the Wax ecosystem.
Yeah, and that is something that is very important, because like, okay, a project on Wax doesn't have to be a guild. That is not required, but it's never. The other way is, however, required, that the guild has to be part of the ecosystem in a bigger way. So they can go along very well if you also need to run and maintain the infrastructure, because running a guild requires 24/7 monitoring. You need to build a lot of automation for failure. You need to have 24/7 support in case something happens. They just have to start to work immediately, no matter what time. And that is costly, but if that is something you already have, I think it's a positive thing.
Yes, that is good. And one good thing there also is that we have part of our team is located in Guatemala. We started hiring a development team also there. So that allows us to have to more easily cover the 24/7.
Yeah. Yeah, but so you guys are living in Holland, in the Netherlands right now, but you are from Guatemala, so it's natural for you to hire from there. Do you have some kind of project manager there as well, or do everyone just work at home remotely, or what's the plan?
We don't have a project manager there yet. We are just starting. The team in Guatemala right now is very small. It's only 2 people. But yeah, also remember in the Netherlands, we were only two months ago and we are already 6. So it's okay. Now we are 6 people here in the Netherlands, 2 in Guatemala, and I expect the team to continue growing very fast.
Torio says that the alpaca packs are already 2 times price when they were when we started. So someone is buying a lot of them that is listening. Yeah, so that's good. And okay, so Neftyblocks, we have a question. When you go to the website, if you are new here, it is a little bit like you don't really know where to go. If you have been on one collection site, sometimes you don't. Okay, this is this guy. I just took one of the one in the top. Like, what happens after that? Where should I go? It's hard to find. There's no search function. What's the plan here? What is the improvements you have planned for user interface and user experience and everything?
Okay, that one is a very good question. And yeah, and also excuses are not good, but I will tell you why the site is built this way right now. And it's because we didn't have our own API and we didn't have a way to store our information. Most of what we have right now is stored in the on the blockchain, and then querying that is very difficult. So we were not able to sort this properly with and additionally, we are not, well, we don't really have a front-end developer. We only have a back-end developer. So all the site is built by back-end developers, and we have never discussed with a usability expert, and that is currently changing. We have a usability expert now working on a full redesign of the site, and we are also hiring a front-end developer, and this will be changing very soon. We know that this has to improve a lot. There's a lot of room for improvement, but yeah, it was not possible for us in the past. But if you just think about it, there's a lot of smart people who added a number 1 in front of their collection name, and they appear first on the collection list. And that's okay, but that will disappear very soon, because with the API, we can start working on an algorithm to sort the collections based on the different criteria. For example, sales volume, how many drops they release, and so on. We can really start showing which collections are more valuable to the ecosystem first. And yeah, also where good. You go and yeah.
Yeah, will there also be a way for new collectors, upcoming collectors, to get their collection out there in some way? I know that they have a very hard time getting through all the noise. There are a lot of NFTs going on. There are a lot of collections dropping NFTs, releasing projects, and like Neftyblocks is being used by almost all of the new and smaller guys because of all the interface tools that you have. It's more easy to create a drop. You can sit down and you can figure it out even as a new person. You will get told if you want to do something new and you haven't done it before. You go to your collection. Okay, I haven't managed an atomic pack, so I can hit here and I can actually get a transaction that I need to approve. Now I can't do this because I'm not logged in with the correct account. So they are really using this, but they are also getting into the noise, and people don't find out what they are doing. Is this something that you think you can help with?
Well, as a matter of fact, we have thought of something. We still don't know exactly how to implement it, but there will be a section with a feature collections or collections we like, where we want to push the collections that are new collections that we find interesting for the community. We will definitely share it there. And we were also thinking about introducing a blog in our platform, and then maybe blog about new collections, and make some kind of reviews of the collections that are soon to launch or that just launched. But yeah, we are still working on that, and we know that it's also a big effort doing that every day. But yeah, we want to find a way to do that, because it's important to help unknown collections to be to gain more exposure.
Will you have someone dedicated in your team to do this job, or is this something that just yeah, what's the plan there, or too early?
The plan here is getting that done by our marketing team. Right now, we only have one person there, but that might change in the future. We are also looking for some advisors, people with more experience in the marketing area, which is not our strongest. We have always been more technical guys. So yeah, we are also working on that direction.
And what's the long-term plan of financing this whole project? Your team is growing. You want to have people staking tokens to use the tools. You want it to be freely available. How will you earn money?
Well, there are many things, and but in the end, we want to go to very few revenue streams, which should be basically the fees that we get from the drops from the primary market. And one of the next steps for us is also becoming a marketplace. And we think that the fees should be enough to make us a profitable business. And in the meantime, while we get to the point where we can be profitable only with the fees, we expect that with the sale of the token, we manage to raise enough money to sustain the business until the moment we can be profitable.
Yeah, that's very nice. And I like that you have a plan there, because it's a very important topic, because you can only do so much without getting an income. You can only do, like, okay, Fabian and Jonah from Atomic Hub, they have been working without any salary until I think it was last month, the first time they paid themselves, and they didn't really pay themselves a lot of money because they have the advantage of being young. And they don't have a lot of cost, they don't need a lot of money, and they could just sit at home and work, and that is not the case for most people.
No, not at all. For us, it's completely different. We all have families. We have a team that we have to pay every month. So yes, for us, it's really a long-term thing, and we have been investing in this since the beginning. We so far, I think that most of what we have done is because we have been funding the development of the platform, not because we are living at home and not needing any money, which is also very nice. I think it's very good if you start young and you can do that kind of things. That's amazing. I think it's the best moment in your life to start your business. But yeah, the second best moment is wherever you can. So
exactly. That's good. And another question that we had is that people want to integrate Wax into their own website. They want to have drops, they want to have their NFTs listed on a page, they want to have all of these features. And since you are providing tools for people, they were asking for a paid plugin service subscription thing that they could implement. Is this something that you have in the pipeline or would like to do?
Well, that's something that we have already discussed. There has been people there has been people requesting that and even offering us some help to develop it, and we want to do it. We have had some internal discussions thinking, should we do this with an iframe? Should we do this with a web component? What is the best way to create such integration? And yes, I think that we will develop it. And there's something additional, which makes me go back to the token, because as I told you, the token will also be used as a governance token. So people will be able to submit feature requests and then vote for this and prioritize these with your votes. So if people are really interested in this, they can make the proposal and push this feature so that we develop it faster.
That's very nice. And AES, I don't know how I should pronounce that, is asking about the changelog. Is there a plan for a blog or something so people can follow what you are building and what's changing?
Yes, that's something that should come together with the governance, because people need to be aware of what we are doing, what is requested by the community, and how far are we with the things that they have requested. So yeah, all of that should be there. But right now we don't have it.
Okay, that's nice. What kind of, so if people want to get this token, the snapshot for participation is already done. It's already made.
Yes.
If they buy and get some of these NFT tokens, they will still get the airdrop. Is that correct?
If they buy the NFTs from the community sale, yes, they will get. Those ones will have different prices. One's more accessible, one's more ambitious on our side maybe, but yes, they will be able to get the token from the primary sale.
And if they open Alpaca packs and get this silver or gold token, they will also get airdrop. Yeah, so people don't go and buy it and they don't get anything later.
Yes, if they do that, they will get tokens, but I would be very careful. As you already said, the price is already going up. So yeah, I would only ask people, be careful, because you might receive less than what you paid for the pack if it's expensive right now. I don't even know what the price of the Alpaca is right now, but yeah, I just say be careful.
Yeah, I guess people like to gamble as well and take a chance. So that is, yeah, I'm trying to find out, but I think it's about 140, 150 wax. I don't know. I don't remember what they were selling for.
150 wax.
Yeah. Alpaca.
Oh, if it's about $20 as stated there. Oh, I don't know if that will be. I don't think that someone who pays right now the $20 will make the $20 back. I don't know.
But they also get NFTs, so they get Alpaca NFTs as well. So they don't only get the token.
That's also true. That's also true. Yes. Yes, that's also true.
Yeah, so that's good. It was $9 when we started this interview, so that's interesting what people can do just when they hear news about liquidity pools and mining and tokens and a platform that use them in some way. So yeah, that's good. So people will get the token. It will come in the form of airdrop and NFT sales, and there will be a. What's the exact date for this?
Okay, this is a very good question. We are aiming for August 17 for the sale for the sale of the token. Nevertheless, the premium features will be released before, and we will open the premium features for everybody so that they are able to try them until the day of the sale. And after that, the requirement staking will be in place.
And you opened them before. Do you have a date for that?
The open for the for the NFT packs, you mean?
Yeah, for all the premium features.
For the premium features, we don't have an exact date. We are aiming for August 3rd. Jose will want to kill me after saying this in public, but yeah, we are aiming for that. It might be delayed a little bit if during our tests we find problems, but normally it should be there very early on August.
That's very nice. So you have about 2 weeks. If everything goes as it should, we have about 2 weeks to test it out for people.
Yes.
For it. So that's very nice. The revamping of the user interface, I guess, is coming after that, or how far are you in that process?
Yes, that will come exactly after that, let me tell you a little bit what is the schedule and the priorities. Right now, we are fine-tuning the premium features. That is our top priority at the moment, fine-tuning the premium features and everything that is token related. The next priority is the user interface, revamping the site and making it friendlier for the community. After that, the marketplace. That's what should come next. And once we are out with the marketplace, we want to make Neftyblocks an end-to-end platform. So you should be able to create your collections there, create your templates, mint templates, and do everything from Neftyblocks. That's the next step, the next big milestone. And of course, in parallel, we will be working on the features requested by the community, and there we will have to find a good balance so that we can keep on developing the core of the platform, but also adding what the community wants to see in the platform.
Yeah, AS is asking if your plan is to overtake Atomic Hub, and it sounds like you're overtaking the world, so that's the plan. I'm answering that question for you. You will take over the NFT world. That's the plan.
That's well. Let's say for me, that's not the goal, because I have a lot of respect from the guys from Atomic. I really think that what they have done so far is amazing. They are very young. They are young developers, and they have invested a lot of their time doing this. And I think it's very good, very good what they have done so far. But I think that we can do much more together, and that's something that I have also said since the beginning. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. We don't want to work with a different standard. I think Atomic assets are amazing, and we should continue working on that direction. And there are already multiple marketplaces in the Wax ecosystem, and we will become one new option, and that's it.
I think that's very good, because we need competition that provide high quality interfaces and tools that people want to use, so they push each other to become better. It's highly required. No one can become lazy when everything is growing this fast. You have to be challenged, or we lose your place. And personally, I think there is enough room for a lot of marketplaces, for a lot of blockchains. That's what I think.
Yes, and I think the real challenge for us on the Wax ecosystem is to convince people who are doing NFTs on Ethereum to come to Wax. That's the real challenge. That's our real competition. And that's why we need to work together as a community to create better tools and better options for NFT creators and for NFT collectors.
Yeah, I agree. A few days, week, I don't know. It wasn't today, that's for sure. But I bought a drop, and I opened a few packs. And at that time, you had some delay on Neftyblocks from the Atomic Hub API. Is this something that you are working on, have solved already? What happened there?
Yes, we were using the public APIs, and that is something that we solved. I think 2 weeks ago, we started using our own API, and we were a little bit scared. But yeah, it worked very nice. And I think that that night that we started using it, it was only Atomic Hub and us who were not having delays. The rest of the tools on the Wax ecosystem were having delays. But I think that, yeah, our API worked perfectly, and Atomic, as they are using their private API for their platform, was also working perfectly. But yeah, we were very proud when our API was working, and yeah, and doing the job as it should.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's awesome. And I think that we have right now, we have talked about the tokenomics, we have talked about Neftyblocks, what's coming, the roadmap. Is there going to be a detailed roadmap in a blog post, something that people can follow and actually see what is happening, what is coming soon, what you guys are building? Is that something that will come around the corner?
Yes, that's something that will also come. As I said, we really need to get more structured there. Um, and, and you know, it's fun because we come from, we have a very strong development background. We were working with Jose on a product before doing Neftyblocks, where we had our development street automated. We had unit tests for everything. We had everything very well controlled. We have more than 20 years of experience developing, so we really had a good process. When we started Neftyblocks, it was like we forgot everything. So no change logs, no automated tests, but we needed speed. We needed to deliver as soon as possible. And now we have to start slowing down and making sure that all our processes are strong, are in place, and allow us to continue delivering high quality products.
Very
And
nice.
that includes having a proper backlog and showing all of that to the community.
Yeah, that is actually, I think that's how it has to be. When you create something in blockchain, you what you were doing was you were testing your idea because you needed the tools yourself. So you just wanted to get it out there, and then people started to use it, and then you started to just add features and fix the features and work on everything, and then you came into the next problem and solved it, the next problem and solved it. And I think when you build out a new project, a new system, a new enterprise, whatever you want, a startup, I guess we can call it, you have to just go. And with, I guess it's the lean startup mentality. You just go with it and see what happens, and then further down you can set all the systems in place, or you will lose too much time and momentum.
Yes, I fully agree, but I think it's important also to at some point slow down and apply all the best practices to make sure that you can keep the pace. Because what you are doing when you don't have all of those good practices in place is that you are acquiring technical debt,
Yeah.
and that is not good in the midterm and long term.
Yeah, for sure. And it's very good that you are experiencing this. And like one of the biggest issues I see with people building on top, well, not only on Wax, but building crypto projects, is that they do not keep to their scope. They have a plan, they want to do this, and then along the way they see, hey, this is fun, and they start to work on everything else, and they forgot that they need to focus, they need to deliver what they were supposed to. That might change, it might be going, but they need to move towards the right direction, and people often stop and start to do other things and forget about the end goal. So I think it's very healthy that you are taking a step back to do this.
Yes, that's good, and that's also good having people with different personalities, and that's why with Jose we are very complementary in that sense. If I see a fly there and it point me in the other direction, I will start a new company immediately. But Jose is more, no, Juan, stop with your ideas. We need to finish this. We have things that are half baked. We need,
Yeah.
so it's very good. One of us drives the innovation, the other one keeps, okay, we need to get to the goal before going to the next big thing.
Yeah, I need a Jose in my life, I guess. I start a lot of things and then I struggle with delivering on everything because I have a lot of energy, I do a lot of things, and then my energy drop and I have to deal with everything, and it's very tough for me. It is part of having ADHD and everything, hyperactivity and whatever we should call it. But it's fun. It's fun. You always have something to do. So how does people get a Jose, and do we have something else we should add before we finalize today's chat about the tokenomics and everything today?
Sorry, I don't know if I got you there.
Yeah, so should we add something else today onto the tokenomics, the token chat, or should we call this the final day today?
Okay, I think it's important, yes, to remember, just for people to remember that we will have the public sale on August 17. Yes, I also want to be Jose in my next life, but yeah,
It's
what
better
can we
to
do?
have a
We are not
Jose.
him, so good. It's better to have one, yes.
Yeah.
No, but it's good, and yeah, I think that that what is important for me to share with everybody is that we really want to make a very good platform for the wax ecosystem. As a matter of fact, yes, we have a very ambitious goal, and we want to be the #1 platform on the wax ecosystem. And I don't mean by that we only want to be the biggest marketplace or whatsoever. We really want to be a platform providing the most amazing tools to the community, not specifically a marketplace or only drops or whatever, but allow collections to be creative and to deliver whatever they want to their communities.
That sounds awesome. And blockchain Bobby, hot.anio is 100% a valid wax account. So yeah, I'm very sure that is correct. I'm very happy that you came on today, Juan, and that you shared everything with us. I'm very excited to learn more about this. And we have been, for about 2 months, I have had something that is supposed to use Neftyblocks that I need to finalize. I have a lot of the moving tools, and I will be using your platform very soon to do something fun. There are packs to be created. There are your premium drop tool isn't required for this, so that is it's a lot of fun things. So that's exciting. Yeah.
Cool. Yes, and if you need any help with that, just let us know.
I will for sure. Thanks for. Wait, we have one more question. Do you plan to make? Okay, Danish is wondering if you plan to make it not relying on Atomic. I guess Atomic API, and I guess that you already answered that you have your own API. I don't know if is asking anything else, but that question I think was answered before.
Yeah, I think that question was answered, but if what he means is, for example, not relying 100% on Atomic, I think that's not the case, because we want to keep on using the Atomic standard, the Atomic assets standard. So that's something should be common here, just as other marketplaces make use of the Atomic assets. That's the way we should go, I think.
Yeah, that's very nice. Thanks for coming on today, and thanks for sharing this and adding tools for the wax ecosystem. We love you and everything you do. So thank you.
Thank you very much for having me here. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll be speaking again soon.
I'm sure we will.